welcome back to my channel. I'm Mahua. So it's officially holiday season, and since I'm from New York, you guys know this is the greatest city in the world. So I'm really excited, first of all, to show you the holiday vlogs in New York City, but also to start off this holiday series in general. I don't celebrate Christmas really, but I love giving gifts, and obviously this season is notorious for gift giving. My love language is literally giving gifts and acts of service. So obviously I had to make this video because I'm still celebrating Secret Santa and I'm still giving gifts to loved ones. I obviously had to wear my winter fleece sweater that I literally wear every single fall, every single winter, every single day. For this video, I wanted to make a practical gift guide for people that want to give gifts, because something that I cannot stand is when I give a gift and I know for a fact their reaction isn't as enthusiastic. I know for a fact that gift is going to go in the back of their closet, and it makes me feel kind of crappy because I know they're not going to actually use it. So something that I always love doing is just listening to what they want, writing it down, buying something that makes me think of them, and just giving them a gift that's practical and something that's useful for them, you know? Second, this will also include TikTok favorites that I've been seeing year round. They're usually back in stock for the holiday season. Also, third, we are going to be supporting small businesses, so this list will also include smaller businesses because it's important to shop small, especially during the season. And fourth, I'm also going to do this kind of like a haul style because a lot of the things that I'm going to talk about I've tried before, I have personally, or I've gifted them on my own, so I have good feedback from the people that have gotten them. So I'm excited to show you guys what I have. With that being said, before we start, make sure to go on labyrinthup.com. That's my small business where I sell a lot of art, apparel, merchandise, especially if you're South Asian, you can rep some of your roots. And you can also get 20% off for Black Friday with the code Black Friday Sale. And I'm really excited to honestly post this video on Friday so you guys can have all of these products and all of this info for your gift giving. I'm going to be looking at my laptop right here. So we have the category comfort, travel, home goods, beauty, and creative/educational. Yes, these categories aren't like the norm, you know, I don't really have fashion in there, but they all go with one another. Like for example, comfort will have some fashion stuff in it. First thing in comfort, one gift that I have given to my partner before is a weighted blanket, and this is so perfect, especially if you have anxiety. I know back at home I have like this pillow that I sleep with. I don't know if this is like a Bengali thing. This weighted blanket is really great for anyone that just needs that extra pressure or anyone that needs that extra heat. The second thing that I really want but I don't have are mini boot Uggs. So this is really popular, especially during this season. I remember back in the day it was a big deal for you to have Uggs in general or longer Uggs, but now the trend is shorter Uggs. And what I like about this is that you can wear them at home, you can wear them outside. They are $140 and I think they're perfect because they're just simple but they're cute. You know, there's so many styles on the website. You can get any, you know. My dad got me Uggs with a bow on them as a 20-something-year-old, and I still love them even though there's like a cutesy bow on it, you know. Number 3 is a bed desk. So I actually had a bed desk on my Secret Santa list a couple years ago and I actually got it. So I have one back at home, and when I used to do work all in my bed, I would use this bed desk every single day. It was so practical. I would literally just put my laptop on it. I would have my drink on it, even though that's probably not the best thing if you're on bed. I would have food on it. Honestly, it was just a portable desk in my opinion, and this is so great for anyone that just does not like working on a desk, or even if you're feeling sick and you just want to work from bed that day. It is such a good alternative. Number 4, for comfort, you have to get the Profound Co puffer jacket. This is a little bit pricier because it is a smaller business. I wear it in so many of my YouTube videos and I get so many compliments on it. Look, it has like a nice paisley print on it, also by a South Asian designer, and I recommend this so much, especially for the winter time. This is core comfort. Number 5 is the Emma Chamberlain holiday bundle, but they have the holiday blend, they have a mug, the Chamberlain tote, they also have a lot of other sets with a lot of their signature coffee blends in it, but this is the one that I liked and I would personally get. And I personally love Chamberlain coffee. I have almost all of their coffees. Let me actually show you. As you can see, I have a lot. I have the matcha, the night owl blend, fluffy lamb vanilla blend, and the hot chocolate, which is amazing. I love this hot chocolate. I also have the mug, I have the tote, I have a hat. I have so many things from Chamberlain Coffee that they gifted me, so I recommend it 100%. This is a great set, especially if you're a fan of Emma Chamberlain. For a second, if you're trying to get into the coffee scene outside of just Starbucks and Dunkin' and you're trying to experiment. Number 6 is I don't know why I put up number 4, is the Kolkata Chai Treat Yourself gift box. They also have the signature masala cha mix, they have the strainer, mug, and a bunch of other snacks in it for $48. I feel like that's a really good price, especially since they are just starting out. It's just very South Asian, something different outside of coffee. I feel like that's a really good alternative. This is especially good for drink lovers. Number 7, a spa or a massage coupon. I feel like this is really good for moms or anyone in general, honestly, because it's something that's forcing them to relax for once, and it's also something that they always want but they never really get for themselves for the most part. So I feel like this is just giving them that incentive to actually do something for themselves. So a coupon can never go wrong. If you guys want a nice facial at a Heyday Spa, I have a coupon for $20 off your order with Mahua 20. Something else that I put in comfort, just because I feel like it is an act of self-care, are books. I feel like you can never go wrong with books. There are obviously TikTok favorites. There are the bestsellers that everyone has been talking about, like Colleen Hoover's It Starts With Us, It Ends With Us, Verity, Ugly Love, all of her great ones. I also love, obviously, my partner's Headspun. I have, you know, 6 copies, so you can get this by Mashoon Munir. I also love 1,000 Splendid Suns. I have so many book recommendations that you can look at my favorite books of 2022. I made a video on that a few months ago, and also I have a highlight on my Instagram stories if you want some book recommendations. Something else that you can never go wrong with are candles. I feel like candles are never a bad gift, especially for someone that you're not really close with and you don't know what to get them, so you kind of just get them a candle. On Bath & Body Works, they actually have a sale going on for 3 wick candles. It's $10 off. Just make someone happy with candles, especially for, like, you know, that distant third cousin, nephew. Just get them a candle because you don't know what to get. The final thing in comfort that I have and also have gifted, actually, I have a back massager. It looks like this. It is amazing. It's like a spa at home, and I've gotten a foot massager for my aunt. It really like kneads into your back. My dad, you know, since he's a taxi driver, I gave this to him, and he loved it, you know, because they're constantly working on their back and it's something that they actually need. So now we are going to move on to the travel category. I only have a few things for this. I feel like getting gear for travel is always a necessity and things that people will actually use. So the first thing is obviously luggage or any sort of baggage. I love the websites Bays by Shay Mitchell and Away. So right now I saw that Away actually has buy 2 luggages get $50 off, which I think is a really great price. I personally think that luggage or baggage is just a really good investment because it's worth it to buy more expensive gear that will last you for years and years. Like literally the luggage that I use, even though I shouldn't be, is from like the 1990s. So I probably honestly should give this to myself. Something else that's very trendy right now are over-the-ear headphones. This is great for anyone that likes noise canceling headphones, or anyone that likes listening to music, or just anyone that likes to hear. Number 3, something that I actually got from my partner as well, is an electronic organizer pouch for your luggage. So this is about $12.99 on Amazon. You can buy it for less or more. It's essentially just a pouch where you can beautifully organize your electronics instead of kind of just throwing it into a bag and getting them mixed up and ripped. Number 4, around the same thing, are packing organization cubes, again for your luggage. It's important to have different compartments for different things. Something else that's very important for someone that travels, someone that lives in New York, a woman in general, is a self-defense kit or a self-defense weapon. It's unfortunate that obviously you can't bring this through TSA just because it is a self-defense weapon, so usually I would take it off, but this is a great gift for anyone. This was actually on my list for multiple years, on my Secret Santa list, and I've gotten so many over the past few years. Unfortunately, it was taken away by TSA. I have this right here on my key. I also used to have a key knife. I also have this, which is an alarm. I personally have gotten mine on Alita.com, and she has such great self-defense kits and weapons, and she donates a lot of her money to the Philippines to end domestic violence. Her products range from $25 to $45, and she is a small business, so I think not only is that a fair price, but also her products are just top-notch quality, and third, she donates so much of her money to a good cause. I highly recommend this. So now we are going to move on to the home goods section. First thing that I have on this is a culinary set or an Our Place pan. I actually got the Our Place pan as a gift from my partner's sister, and I honestly didn't want to show it because I did not take care of it that well. It's like a lilac color, lavender color, very good skillet. I'm not going to open it because it's destroyed. It really introduces you to cooking and gets you excited about it. I know it did for me. The Our Place website is actually having a sale right now, and it's $95 to get that pan, and I'm telling you, it's top notch. Something else that's very important that has personally changed my life, I've talked about it in my videos before, is a robot vacuum. So I actually got one for myself, and I also got one for my mom. I love watching him go. It's really helpful when you don't want to clean every single day, so you kind of just turn it on and let it do its thing. Something else that's part of home goods that I saw dominated TikTok, it's the room LED projector light. It has the galaxy on your wall. This is very trendy, especially for high school students, because they like the ambiance in the room. I feel like any moody LED light in general will do the trick. Number 4 on my list is the Ninja air fryer. I personally don't have one because I live in a New York City apartment where I don't have that much room for that many things on my counter. This is a necessity for anyone. First of all, is lazy. Second of all, wants to be more excited about making different dishes in different fonts. Now we are going to move on to beauty, my favorite category. The first thing that I have is the Rare Beauty liquid blush set. So this actually comes with 3 blushes. I already have the Rare Beauty mini blush in shade Believe. This is one of my favorite blushes. It really transforms your makeup game, and Miss Selena Gomez really knew what she was doing. So in this trio, you will get 3 blushes. It works on all skin tones, and this is $30. I 100% recommend. It is a very big TikTok craze right now. Get the holiday bundle because it has been sold out for so long. Number 2 is the Fenty Beauty gloss set. Something else that changed my life is the Fenty Beauty lip gloss in shade Hot Chocolate. I actually got it in pairs because I could not wait to get it, and this is so good for brown skinned girlies like me and darker skinned girlies, and it's just perfect because it has like a sparkle to it. I love this. This is also a TikTok craze right now. This is $38. I would love to get this as a gift. Number 5, a small business that I love, is Goofy Beauty. They actually have a set of 5 on their website of their kajal liners, and they are so pigmented, like one swipe. They are South Asian, small business. They actually just got into the Sephora stores with their product, so it's a big deal. I feel like you should really support them. You can get 5 Goofy kajals for $85. Something else that I personally don't have but I saw on the Sephora website is the mini Wishing You wellness set that has 6 pieces of just self-care things. They have the gua sha, they have the ice roller, and I feel like this is perfect for anyone that's trying to become introduced to self-care or skincare things. Something else iconic has been swooping TikTok is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk set. They have the eye paint, 2 lip liners, and 1 lipstick. I feel like I've been hearing about the Charlotte Tilbury brand in general, and also on top of the Pillow Talk set for so long now. Obviously, it's so hard to get your hands on because it's sold out and it's just so popular. Number 6 is the Osea set. You can get it on their website. So they have the Ocean Cleanser, the Sea Serum, the Water Cream, Algae Body Butter, Algae Body Oil, and the Anti-Aging Body Balm for $72. I feel like that's a lot of stuff. I personally love Osea. This is the Algae Body Oil, okay? I'm a girly that has pretty moisturized arms and legs, so I didn't really grow up like moisturizing my body, but this has gotten me to like actually start moisturizing, and I got it pretty recently, but like it really does its thing, especially during winter, so I love this so much. I have gotten everyone onto this Osea Ocean Eyes. Like you can clearly see I travel with this everywhere. All I do is just put it under my under eye. It just makes you feel refreshed when you wake up, when you have those puffy eyes. I love this so much. If you guys don't want to get that whole set and this is like the only thing that you want to get this. Number 7 is the Kish Hair Satin Curler. So this is what I have. It's heatless. I use this every single day. No, that's a lie. I lied right there. No, I don't. I personally do not curl my hair because my curls do not stay. But this is the only thing that has given me curls, and it's all natural. I don't have to put any heat into my hair. It's $11.99 on Amazon. You can also get it on the Kish website. The last thing in beauty is the Supergoop starter set. So obviously sunscreen is a necessity for everyone. Everyone should have high quality sunscreen to protect their skin. So the one that I was looking at on the Supergoop website includes SPF Invisible Primer and Lotion, the Illuminating Primer and Lotion, and the Daily SPF Lotion. This is all for $25, 3 things. I personally use the Glow Screen every single day. It has SPF 40 in it. I make everyone use it. I also have the watery lotion one. My next category is for the creative, for the people that are organizational, educational, and I put a lot of electronics in this category just because it works with the theme. The first thing that I put in this category is a mini sketchbook. So I personally got a mini sketchbook this year. As you guys know, I'm an artist. I have that. I have my art in the back, my art all over labyrinthf.com, and I just wanted to start drawing again physically in a mini sketchbook in kind of like an everyday sense. A mini sketchbook works for artists, it works for, you know, painters, it works for writers. I got my mini sketchbook on Amazon for $9.99. It's very mini, so you can put it in every single bag, you can take it with you anywhere. The second thing that I have on this list is a 60-inch portable selfie stick. So I think this is so important for people that are in the social media realm or people that are in photography realm. You have a selfie stick that you can essentially bring with you anywhere. So I have this, right, and it looks like a tiny little stick that you can just put in your tote bag, and it literally extends like longer and longer and longer. And this is perfect for anyone, especially now that TikTok is just so big. Take my own pictures on my solo trips as I did in Paris. I got this on Amazon for $29.99. Something else that I think is really important, something that I love personally getting for myself, is a planner every single year. I love being organized. So I've seen beautiful planners on Amazon for $25 or less. I saw ones for $8 at Target, and this is the one that I have. And I think it's just a nice gift to get anyone just so they can get their life together. The next thing that I put are Labyrinth art prints. I personally wanted to put my own thing because I feel like when you have inspirational art around your study space or around your room, it makes you more creative and it inspires you to make more art. So I wanted to include my own art here, obviously, but I also wanted to include my favorite artists like Takaya, RadiaRahman.com, Queen Garza's Etsy shop. Something else that I want to include that's really important to get your life organized is a calendar. I myself have an erasable calendar on my wall that I can just change every single month, but you can also get the ones that you can flip through. My friend Radia, personally, she worked with Soar Over Hate, the organization that's trying to end AAPI hate, and all of the proceeds for that is going to AAPI scholarships that are trying to fund creatives in the AAPI field. So I think it's going to a really great cause. She has art in that calendar, as do other artists, and the calendar is $34.99. Something else that can help creative flourish a little bit more is an iPad, and I know an iPad is a little bit pricier, but I think it's so worth it. Personally, for me, I think my iPad was my biggest investment and the best investment that I've made for myself. I got it at the start of the pandemic, and it really made my art business flourish. That's when I personally started experimenting with digital art, and you can get them Procreate where they can just draw digitally, and I think it's such a great investment. It really puts faith into their creative endeavors. So something else that is in the creative realm, just because again, my friend, she's an artist, she told me how much it has helped her and stimulated her as an artist, and also just take a break after working all day, is a Nintendo Switch, and I've been wanting one for myself for so long. So I personally think that a Nintendo Switch works for all age groups, not just kids. Something else that's really nice that I personally want to get for myself, and I had a little taste of it in London when my partner brought a camcorder, is the Sony camcorder from Best Buy. And I think the camcorder gives like this beautiful 90s aesthetic. It just makes the video look like home content and nostalgic. It makes you feel like a kid again. Something that I've seen on the internet that like a cute couple activity or a cute friend activity or a cute housewarming gift are the Lego sets, and they have the Van Gogh ones, they have the orchid ones. The Van Gogh ones are so beautiful. It's essentially like Lego puzzles, you build it together. It's $169.99, but I think it's such a nice like adult puzzle type of game that you can actually use for your home decor. They have the orchid one, which is about $50. The last thing in this category is a book stamper. This is $30 or less that I've seen on Amazon. I feel like this is so creative because it gives you that personal touch on your book. For example, if you're a book lover, even if you're not, you can just stamp your name on the book and it just gives it that extra flavor. So now we are in the category of, what the hell is the word? Sock stuffers? What the hell is the word? Oh, stocking stuffers, or gifts that people actually need and they think about but they don't actually buy for themselves that are pretty cheap. The first thing, especially for Croc lovers, Croc Gibbet. If someone that you know has Crocs, something to personalize those Crocs are the Gibbet. Number 2, makeup silicone cleaning mat. This is great for makeup lovers, and usually people don't have something to clean their makeup brushes on, so this is great for them. Number 3, coasters. Everyone needs coasters. No one wants to buy the coasters. You can get them for $10 or less US on Amazon. Number 4, yoga mat. You can't really put this in the stocking unless you have a really big stocking, but you can get it for Five Below for $5. I feel like it's a great way to just work out at home, do some yoga at home. No one really wants to buy a yoga mat. No one is actually me. I never want to buy a yoga mat even though I need one. Number 5, AirPod case with a keychain. I personally just have my AirPods like this. It's not that good, easy to lose, and I feel like just having it on your keychain is such a good alternative with the color that you like, whatever it is. These are all just gifts that I need. I hope you guys like this gift guide. I hope it's helpful from someone that doesn't celebrate Christmas. Happy holidays. Please be excited for all of the videos that we are about to post for holiday season in New York. Be excited. Please like and subscribe so you can be informed of when I post those holiday videos. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Labyrinth Ab. Make sure to listen to my podcast with my partner called Difficult Dish, where we post episodes every single week about different perspectives from South Asians or children of immigrants. I'll see you guys next week.